Hi friends, I'm Phoebe. Welcome to my music discovery journey. I've been a bit obsessed with King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard lately. They are just fascinating. I last reacted to a set they did on KEXP, which covered tracks from their Infest the Rat's Nest album, Mars for the Rich, Venusian 1, Perihelion, Venusian 2, and Hell. This Self-Immolate is the penultimate track on the album that comes just before Hell, which is kind of talking about the end of all things, going to hell. Very existential, I would say. Self-immolate. So self-immolation is the act of setting oneself on fire, usually for religious or political reasons, as a form of protest or act of martyrdom. That's what I got from the dictionary. This was kindly commissioned by Jeff, so thank you, Jeff, over on Ko-fi, and says this is about the people on the Venusian 2 who decided to jump into Venus's atmosphere, knowing they'll burn. Also a metaphor for humanity immolating itself, knowing what's coming, but still doing it anyway. There you go. Let's have a look then, shall we? Make sure it's turned up. Yes. Okay. We'll start and stop. Ooh. There's an urgency to this. Like a very quick heartbeat, an anxious heartbeat. We've got a music video for this one too. Oh. Why does that look like a human centipede? Oh dear. Okay. Okay. Oh wow. Oh. I know that's probably not like gasoline in there or anything that's going to be flammable, but even just the illusion of it is kind of scary. So he's gone out, he's driven a car, it's got a green light in it. That's quite interesting. The human centipede is there, waiting, worshipping, submitting. They look a bit helpless, and this bloke's come out with a yellow raincoat and a can of petrol or something, and appears to be about to chug it. Oh. As a knock-on effect on everyone else. I like the sound. Drums are really good. Guitars. Oh my god, this is good. Okay, it's very King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard sounding. I love the crazy guitars. I love the crazy drums. The video is very interesting. They're all throwing up after this knock-on effect. I have gone insano. Yeah, I think we all have at this point. I lust for volcano, the heat of the volcano, the eruption. Be with molten lava. Give me my nirvana. Nirvana is like a spiritual, is it like a spiritual salvation? It's part of Buddhism, the highest spiritual goal, signifying the blowing out or extinguishing of greed, hatred, and ignorance, which leads to liberation from suffering and the cycle of rebirth. I guess showing them purging what's inside is a really good visual for that, actually. That's quite cool. I have no vertigo. I lust for tornado. Vertigo is like a fear of heights, a feeling of sickness from heights, isn't it? It's a sensation of spinning, whirling, or moving. This severe form of dizziness. Okay, that, yes. Lust for tornado. They lust for the chaos. Be a leaf upon air. If a leaf is blowing in the wind, it blows quite a lot, quite freely. Venusian mal de mer. What does that mean? A French term for seasickness. Okay, Venusian. So they're sick from being on the Venusian. Wasn't there was like a superbug that caught them. They were all getting sick. So perhaps that was that as well. Okay. Okay. I love the pace of it. I like how fast it is and how chaotic it is. It gives that sense of urgency and intensity. Love the guitars. This is intense. The amount of covering they must have had to do to make this work, to protect their actual skin, but it looks painful, even though it's probably done very safely. But if that went wrong, that's, well, could be very critical. Venusian sickness dire. I want to be set on fire. Venusian gather while I Venusianly catch on fire. Auto cremate. Self immolate. Bloody hell. There's this lust for fire, this desire to be set on fire, this sudden madness. It's very intense. The sound, the noise around, all the chaos, it makes you feel on edge and anxious, and basically kind of saying that everyone's gathering while we catch on fire. Auto cremate. Cremation is when you disintegrate a body before death. Not after death. That could be embarrassing. What's the actual meaning? a deceased body reduced to ashes through intense heat and flame in a specialized furnace, which is also known as a cremator. That's the actual term for it. And then self-immolate, which is set yourself on fire. Like a bird in a cage, aerostat, habitat. A bird in a cage suggests they're not free, they're trapped. This isn't healthy, this isn't good. It's not a good feeling. Aerostat habitat. Aerostat. A lighter than air aircraft that remains aloft using buoyancy rather than aerodynamic lift. Oh, like a blimp. Okay. That suggests like this slow moving spacecraft. Habitat is like a place to live, to reside. So like a blimp. Habitat. Floating spaceship. To motion, I am slave. It almost sounds like they're talking in caveman speak, like going back to basics, suggesting like very a low level of human. I know we shouldn't categorize or have a hierarchy system. The reality of that is very different to what it should be. But with the basic wording, it sounds like that they would be considered lesser of a human to the rich, for example, and the way they're articulating that I think is quite good. I'm a slave to motion. I feel sick. I can't control anything. It controls me. Give me hell. I want that. Venusian sickness. They're about to go into hell, that's for sure. So don't you worry, lads. You'll get what you want. Venusian bilious. Is bilious like a sickness as well? Then it says Venusian nausea, Venusian mal de mer. So they're all kind of sickness words. Bilious refers to feeling sick or nauseated with excess bile. Oh, of course. Okay, I know what bile is. Okay, that's a phrase that will give you shudders. And then more, it feels like it's over so quickly, doesn't it? Venusian sickness, Venusian bilious, Venusian nausea, Venusian I love the O's. Bloody hell. I wouldn't want to pick the short straw for this. Creepy. Don't look at me like that. Don't perceive me, please. Very sinister at the end. It's like the guy that created this all perhaps brainwashed everyone or whatever. He's fine. He's just passed the sickness on to everyone. That's weird. the everyone else has perished. And this guy is just kind of at the back like, I did that. That's what that feels like. What do you think? Let me know in the comments, because what I think might be, well, it's only one side, isn't it? It's only one point of view. It doesn't have anything that's wildly different to what's already been said before, with the chorus, Venusian sickness dire, I want to be set on fire, Venusian gather, while I Venusianly catch on fire. So that was the same. It did have auto-cremate with an echo, auto-cremate, and self-immolate with an echo. And that was it at the end. It definitely, like, this whole track feels, and the more I've heard this album, it feels more like thrash metal, but with elements of punk in it. It's really nice. Like, there's feels like it's an element of nostalgia from it, even though it's like more recent. I say recent, like 2019, but there's like a really cool feel to it. I like that King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard have different sides to them that are so creative and so intricate, and they don't just stick to one style or genre or sound, but they somehow still keep their stamp on it. I think that's really special, and I love seeing the music videos. I love seeing them perform. There's such a contrast to all of that, but the music videos, from what I've seen so far, that they're still there to make you go, oh, what the fuck, what's going on? And that's fun. It's not just your basic video of someone performing, at least as far as I know. And if they do have some of those, that's okay. Budget and stuff, I'm sure, is a difficult thing. The fact that they make so much music, they make a ton of albums. I can't imagine anyone would have a huge budget for music videos at the end of the day. But either way, they deliver, and they don't, I would say they don't need that, but it's a bonus, I guess. Thank you so much to Jeff for that one, and thank you for watching. I will see you for the next one. King is Tuesdays. Don't forget, we have premieres most Tuesdays, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Shout out to Patreon supporters. See you soon.